I already know what some of you are going to say just based on the thumbnail. Bro, you're crazy. Sosúa is done. It's over. Why would anyone buy a place like that behind me? And honestly, I get it. If you're not here on the ground, if you're just watching the headlines or scrolling through Facebook groups and YouTube videos, it probably does look like the end. But if you know real estate, you know this is exactly when you should be paying attention. Right now, Sosúa is going through a transformation. The city's tightening up. Tourism has dipped, and a lot of older owners are looking to offload their properties. And that's where the true opportunity lies. The property I'm about to show you, the owner is stepping away for health-related reasons. It hasn't been updated in years, and they're ready to let it go. The potential is real, and here's the key. The seller is open to serious seller financing. That's how I actually got into my first two properties in the Dominican Republic. So, I'm gonna take you through a walkthrough of the entire property. This is just a very small portion, right? So, if you got the vision and if you have the right strategy, you don't need to come in with all the cash. You just need to move smart. These types of fire sales are just beginning right now. Owners are tired and properties are sitting. And smart investors are quietly stepping in while prices are low. You're not hearing about those deals going down. Why? Because this is when you buy. And here's what makes this one stand out. It's not in the middle of the party zone. It's away from traffic. It's in a quiet residential area about 7 minutes from the strip. So you're not gonna see any police or craziness going on. This makes it perfect for retreats, weddings, family groups, and business travel. Whatever the next chapter is of Sosúa, this looks good. And look, I'm not pulling up in a G-Wagon, I'm pulling up in my scooter. So not a Gucci wearing sort of guy. So my network is about finding deals and providing you with the right relationships that I have that I built on the ground. And I didn't find this on a public site. It came through one of my trusted sources I've been working with here on the ground. I'm not a flashy realtor. I'm a real estate investor and a consultant. I still have active buildings that I manage and deals that I negotiate, and I'm still actively investing in Sosúa myself. All right, so now, enough of me talking. Let me take you inside and show you what I see through my own eyes. Come on, let's go. Good morning. All right, so each unit has 2 stories. So if I'm correct, it's 2 different units, and these are each individual titles. Kitchen is on the outside. Come on. All right, simple layout, studio. As I mentioned, yeah, it's a piece of work, and we want the work. Yeah, you can tell that these have not been updated in a while, so if you are bringing this in, just remember, we want the work. It's extra closet space, or do something with that. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take you upstairs now. And yeah, the outside kitchen, this is different, but you are in the tropics. So if you do want to put it inside, you have that option for that back room. Take you upstairs now. Exact same layout as you saw downstairs, kitchen on the outside. Decent sized studio bedroom. All the furniture, everything is included. This one's actually updated a little bit better. I'm not saying great, I just said better. Being real realistic. And over here, yeah, same closet space. So if you wanted to throw the kitchen in here, you can knock down that wall, but personally, I'd leave the kitchen outside. I think it's a unique space. This will be the parking area. Then you have the office space and or 2 in that building. Let's take you around the back. Oh yeah, by the way, all this extra space. So if you're a creative person, you'll find something to do with this. So in my head, I would be thinking like weddings, retreats, really anything you can put lots of people in. Space for an additional pool. But, all right. Here. Okay. So some things are all the exact same layout. Yeah. See. Some of the layouts. Okay. This one actually, it's got. It's a bit updated, but me personally, I'd get rid of all this and redo the whole thing from scratch. Again, it's got the upstairs unit also. So this is also the pool area. So I believe this runs water as a waterfall. If not, then it might need some work. But again, this could be your own private oasis, or it could be a retreat for company retreats, for weddings, for vacationers, for people who don't want to deal with the noise and the craziness and the police, etc. Everything that's going on downtown. This is literally a 5-minute drive. Yeah. So aside from that, you've got the little tiki bar area where you can chill, have your drink, etc. And the office is up there. I'm going to show you. All these units are the same, but I'll show you one more. Yeah, one more, exactly the same deal. So I would go to IKEA, San Domingo, get all brand new furniture, or if you really have that connect, get it right here, or directly from China. But me personally, I'd probably just go to IKEA, all brand new furniture, new coat of white paint. I'd actually install proper closing cabinets on here, get a bed that's leveled up. I'd even do the LEDs in the top, so you have the light going around. It's like the modern look you see in a lot of Airbnbs these days. The bathroom needs an entire new haul over. Like all the tile has to go, the toilet gone, get a new flowing toilet which is energy efficient. I'd knock this down, put a screen in. Same thing for the sink and the cabinet. Everything must go. This is it's outdated, but I'm just showing you, if you have the vision, there is potential. The potential is good price. You're not buying at a premium. So the sort of investor I am is someone who wants to find a diamond in the rough and then put it to work, basically. This space is actually bigger. This size, you can get rid of this. You can put a nice size island in here, a larger fridge. You already have the stove there. Nice little view of the pool. Take a look. At least the tile on here isn't quite as bad. It's missing shower head, but I was gonna say, we want the work. We want the work. I like the work. Great. Lastly, you have the tiki bar upper patio level. This is just for cooling layouts. I would turn this into a barbecue area. Have some barbecues here. Have a couple pool tables. Pool table here, pool table there. Get a dining table in here, and then just make this the cool out chill area. If you wanted to, you can put a little bar on the sides. You could have a bar up here where the guests don't want to hang high, and then you could have another one down the other tiki area. All right, so walk you back out. So again, you need to have a creative mind to figure out what you can do with that, but there's a lot of space. And these are the sort of listings you're not going to find on realtor websites online, or probably not even through Facebook groups. It's the washing machine housekeeper area. Going there, you already know what that is. Coconut free. Okay. Coconut juice in the morning. All right. Okay, so right now we're gonna lastly show you the owner suites. This one is, I believe it's a little bit bigger than others. 11 units in total, is that correct?
13.
13, oh wow, okay, 13 units in total, more than we thought.
There's 11 finished,
Yeah.
usable, and there's 2 more to be finished.
Wow, those 2 more, are they?
Number 5 upstairs
Yep.
is the one with the canna,
Okay,
with the thatch, because we wanted to go natural.
yes, yes.
And then we're going to do the same with number 2, which is there. We're going to put another one just like number 5,
Okay.
and you can do that quite reasonably, but people want natural.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
therefore we thought if we have 2 natural, and you saw apartment 1A, which has the timbers in it, people love that.
When I would have put a bunch of pool tables in there and had a couple, had
You could
a
do
bar
that.
area.
You could do that as
barbecue.
well up there.
Yeah.
That was actually the fitness center.
Oh,
So it could be the fitness
so
center.
there you go. Like I love it. It's like literally a private oasis. Very, very nice. If you're creative, you can find something to do with it.
And then you're going to see where we're going to sit down and chat in a few.
Okay, all right, beautiful. We're just, sorry, outdoor kitchen. Just going in. Living room. So remember, this is the owner's quarters, so it's gonna be a bit bigger than others. Okay. Cabinet space, pantry. So it's like the bedroom. Slash office space. Come back out over here. We have a second bedroom. Okay. Just check it out. Full part here is the partially renovated bathroom. As I said earlier, I would completely gut everything in here and do a whole new rehaul. But it's workable to start with at least, right? So property like this, I want to say that you have the potential to have income already generating from the start because everything's already here. You already have all the furniture, all the equipment that you need to start, but you still got to put in the money and the effort and the time and the work, right? So that's another conversation we'll have. We're gonna go downstairs and see the office space now. Okay. So this is an office space, but it could be converted into an additional unit. So as he said, he's got 13 units, so this can be an additional 14th unit to increase that cash flow even further. So back in here. Right, this side. So. Okay, this was a little bar area. So I'm gonna actually tell you, it's as I'm walking through this, I have an idea that's actually hitting me. So if you want to make an additional cash flow on top of that, I don't know if you saw, maybe 7-8 months ago, I did a renovation project on one of my own properties where it was a 1-bedroom unit, a bit larger than this. So you had walk in from one side and then walk out from the other side. I was able to split that unit up and then make it into 2 separate studios. So as I'm walking here, I am seeing additional space. So let's say, for instance, you walked in from there. This is 1 unit on its own. Okay. This door closes off, or you can do like hotel style doors where you have the door here and a second door here. Now you're stepping into the second unit. Kitchen there. This part will be closed off. And let's say you had a wall that came across all the way to here. You have space to potentially have another bedroom here, but you have to see the division. The bathroom would go way behind it as well. But again, you need to see the vision. All right. So this unit also, potentially you could even do the same thing with this unit, but you have the door for this one here, so you're going directly having that access to outside. So if someone's staying in this unit, they can enter through here. And the other person who's staying on the outside, they can enter through the outside. So imagine this door is closed off. So this is on the other side. Let's say that's unit A, and this is unit B. So now you just made a secondary unit over there, and you made another unit here. So you just added 2 more units to the property, right? So that's how my mind works. So as I'm walking, I'm talking, I'm thinking. So this is real estate investment in motion. Or if you like the patio area, leave it as a patio area. See, totally up to you. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna meet with the owner and discuss some more terms. All right, so I'll find out some more information for you guys. I'll get back to you in a bit. Thank you. All right, let me pause the video for a moment before I get into the interview with the owner. So as you see, I'm coming up with these thoughts literally on the ground as I'm going. So I wanted to give a little bit more clarity to that thought because it's one that's quite out there. I did a video maybe almost a year ago where I took one of my properties that I purchased, which was a large 1-bedroom. There was enough space to turn it into 2 separate studios. So therefore, if there is ever let's say, economic crash or times when it's harder to make the dollar that you need to make, you're still able to drop your price and still hit the marks you need to hit. Why? Because you're making double the income. So let's say on one unit, you're making 50, and in the other unit, well, let's say in general, you should be making 50 off a unit, or let's just say 60. So now you have the ability to make 32 plus 32. So now you can still do, would that be 64? So you're still winning, right? So now let's say economic downturn hits like what's currently happening right now. So with all the lockdowns and Airbnb closures, etc. Because there are less travelers coming, people in general will be getting less bookings. The fact you have more units available means you will still be getting those bookings, right? But it also means that you'll be getting more income. So even though you may be getting less bookings in general in the long term, you can still have the ability to drop your prices because you have more additional units and still make the marks you want to make. You'll probably still even be in the positive. So that's actually what I'm doing right now. So even though Sosúa is going kind of a little bit crazy right now in terms of the economic market, prices are dropping everywhere. That 1-bedroom unit that I turned into 2, I'm still able to make profit from it and break even at times. So I'm not going to be making as much profit as I would, let's say, in high season or prior to the current police crackdowns, but you're still able to make profit off that. So this is how you make a property economic proof. You mitigate the risks by adding additional sources of cash flow. And so just to show you the barriers, what I had in my mind at that very moment. So from the right corner of the screen, all the way to the left where you see the pole, the red pole sticking out next to the plant, you can even push it even further to make more space with the units. Maybe all the way to the yellow cobblestone to the left. That would be another room. So you'd add an additional bathroom, and you'd have the walkout, which would be on that side also. And then in the room opposite, they would both have hotel style doors. So open on one side, open on another side. You could lock on both sides, and the person on the right room, they'd be able to walk out through a different exit and entrance. Okay, and so just to sum that up, this is one sort of property which gives you the ability to have a means of withstanding uncertain economic times. Because of the size of the property, you have the ability to turn one unit into 2 separate Airbnbs, right? So you can withstand whatever's coming in the market. And then when the market turns back around, yeah, that's when you really start making the cash that you need to make, all right? So the goal is to weather the storm until the storm's over, and then when that sunshine is out, you be smiling. Okay, all right, enough of me talking. Let's get into the interview with the owner.
Okay. So your name is John?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Pleasure to meet you again.
Thank you.
Beautiful property, John.
Thank you.
So could you tell me just a little bit, just very briefly, why you're having to let it go at the moment?
Yes, well, as you see, I'm getting old. I have a wife that's not well in the United States, so I have to go backwards and forwards to the beautiful property. Yes, I love it. You saw me swimming in the pool just now. I'm totally spoiled.
You're in paradise right now.
I'm in paradise. And the nice thing about it, for any younger buyer, is that you won't have much to do, because I have a good groundsman. He looks after the pool. He does everything we need. And he also has a contractor that comes in and does any cleaning. So really, I have to do nothing. I just hear and decide where I'm going to go and eat for supper. It's all good. It's all good. If you want to live here, then I'm up in the owner's suite. It's a big 2-bed with 2 air conditioners. Again, I'm totally spoiled up there. Our Wi-Fi is pretty good. We've got a backup generator.
Oh, amazing. That was one of my questions.
Yes. We've got a backup generator. Mind you, the electricity here is far better this year. We hardly get any power outages now, so it's really terrific.
I saw you use a large piece of property back behind it. Is that all included?
No, we use it. He's an absentee owner.
Oh, okay.
It's there.
If someone did want to come in and purchase that from the other owner,
It's for sale.
That's for sale also.
No problem.
Okay, all right. Good to know. You got to have a creative mind to do something with all this space.
Well,
There's a lot of space.
We thought of that as well. Put another pool there and a few more luxury apartments.
All right. And what is your selling price?
My selling price has been reduced because I need to sell. I can't fool about any longer and pretend I want to keep it. It's $675. And that is silly, really, because it's 11 usable apartments now. There's 2 more. You can see number 5, which has got what they call here canna, but it's like a thatch top.
Yes.
And we were going to finish that off and finish off number 2, and then we'd have 13. And the idea with the canna or the thatch is like we are here. As you can see, it's cool. These thatch are always cool, and they're very therapeutic, really. They really make you feel well.
How often do you need to change these guys?
We changed this, actually, you changed this about 2 years ago.
Oh.
And as you can see, it's like brand new.
Still brand new, yeah. You can tell no water's getting through there.
No water whatsoever. So it's pretty good. So we thought if we do those 2, and then we rent them rustic, then I think, well, I won't be doing that now, but I hope a new owner would say, hey, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
And they take it over from there.
Last question. If there's someone who's coming in, they've got some cash, maybe not the full amount, are you open to any sort of seller financing at all?
I need the majority. If you can come here with the majority of the cash, I can help you with the rest. It won't be at one of these silly prices like you hear of. It will be a compassionate price, because as you see, you come here, you love the place, I love the place. I want to make friends. At my age, I don't need to make cash, I need to make friends. You think about it.
Yeah. I think the thing I love the most, it's only 5 minutes from downtown Sosúa, driving, and with all the craziness that's going on there, this is like your own oasis. It's quiet. You don't hear motor drivers going up and down the streets. So
2 other points is there's no floods. Sosúa last year had terrible floods. We have no floods here at all. Security-wise, just don't worry, because within a few doors away we have a local lieutenant of police who's very uncorrupt, if I may say so. In other words, he's like a father figure. He comes round. He used to look after my daughter when my daughter was running it on her own.
Yeah.
So if you're running it on your own as a lady and you can do it, he would come round and offer any assistance. If I needed him now, I would call him and he'd be here within a few minutes. But we do not have any problems.
Okay. And when she was running it, she was, I guess, you had a good amount of people, fluctuation coming in.
She was doing it on a short-term basis, and that is really where the money is. She was also, as I mentioned to you, looking after the customer. She'd offer the service of picking up from the airport because she had an SUV, and also she used to set up a little breakfast here, under here, to make it like a bed and breakfast. So we could, she could charge a little bit more, and she did very well. Our overheads are very minimal here.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, so therefore, it's all, well, dare I say, money in the pocket, but then you can spend that money on your little improvements.
Yeah, and I like that. It's the kind of personalized service you won't get at the big chain hotels, right? So,
absolutely. Yeah, I'm going shopping. Anybody want to go shopping? Or the night before, let me know, and we go shopping to Playero, which is, as you see, just down the road.
Yeah.
Or one of the others. It's all there. Oh, if you want to go to the beach, I mean, the beach is right by Playero.
Yeah, right down the street.
So we got probably the best beach there in the world. It's right next door.
Yeah, 2 beaches.
Alicia.
Yeah. Oh.
And of course, I go to the restaurant there at night and look over down there.
I love that. Have you eaten at Espanola restaurant? Right
Yes. Oh, it's right here.
Yeah, you can see the whole water.
It's incredible. Here's Guido Perdomo, which is, he's very, very well known. I've trusted him now for many years. He's always been a gentleman and helped us. And when we bought it, he did say, I didn't understand at the time, but he did say, I'm going to put it in individual titles. So we have 5 titles, one for each of the apartment buildings. So that's one up, one down. You could come here and buy a title, live in one, and rent out the other one. Hopefully the management people would be doing the rentals, and everybody would gain by it.
Yeah.
Now the other nice thing, the other title is there's a 6th title. The 6th title is here, which is the 2 apartments on the ground floor and the master 2-bedroom above. Now that's worth a lot of money. So if you add up the 6 titles, then you are already ahead of the game with the price that we're asking for it.
Yeah.
And people are asking for the titles, and I say, no, I will offer the whole thing first. And if that does not work out, then I hope that the buyer will decide whether they sell it to individuals.
Yeah, I think the smart thing to do would be come into here, fix it all up, and sell it at a premium if you really want to, keep it whole, or sell it as individual units, make more of that.
And you've got your money back, and also you, if you keep, say, this one, then you've got the management contract. So you get your money back by selling the 5.
Yeah.
And then you keep the 2 apartments and the big one upstairs. That's your profit.
Yeah.
And you can live here, and also you can also charge the rents and also the homeowner's fee, because there'll be a little bit of a ground rent to use the pool, etc.
Oh, for sure.
So you've got a little bit of money coming in there.
Yeah. Wow.
So again, you can sit back, relax under here, and go swim.
Yeah. Okay. Live life in paradise.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Let's see what we can do. Maybe there's a lucky someone out there who this is the perfect location and property for.
May they be very happy.
I'm sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
So, this isn't some teaser or some fluff deal. This is a real opportunity. It's a large, underpriced hotel just outside of Sosúa, in a quiet and desirable location for someone with the right vision to turn it into something powerful. And like I said in a previous video, Airbnb listings are getting flagged right now. Short-term rentals are labeled guest-friendly, are being pulled, but that's creating room for hotels to thrive. Less competition equals higher demand. And if you invest in the right way, this could be your own private oasis. Not a condo in someone else's building where you follow their rules. No. You make your own rules here. But it's a place where you call your own, where you control, and you operate it how you want. You say who comes in, who comes out. And don't let people tell you financing is impossible. Through my consultancy, I've helped people get local Dominican bank mortgages. It just takes the right strategy and preparation. Combine that with seller financing options like this one has here, and you've got multiple paths to ownership right here in Sosúa if you are serious. So,
I'll leave you with a booking link in the description. And if you want to schedule a free strategy call, you're more than welcome to hit that link. And you can follow me at Linkzup through Instagram. I also have the TikTok account if you want to see the behind the scenes footage and the property updates and client success stories. All right, so drop a comment below if you enjoy this sort of content. I will keep on pushing it out, and let me know, would you take a project like this that needs some TLC but has great potential, or would you rather start with something newer or smaller, or literally starting from the ground up? I read every comment, and it helps let me know what sort of content to give you next. And remember, life is a paradise. It's possible, but only if you're willing to take the first step.